Welcome to the stream. Turn the music up slightly. No, I think it's fine, probably. Right about there. Resume me. Resume me. Okay, we're back in Trackmania. We're gonna try for some author medals real quick on some maps. However, I don't necessarily expect it to go super well because this was a struggle last time. So hopefully either we just nail this one first couple of tries, or I might just end up going to ranked pretty quick here. Unfortunately. But what can you do? It's a tough map. It's a tough campaign. Okay. I think we're set. Do I have access to shoot. Okay, that doesn't work right now. Okay, whatever, we're fine. Let's just get started. Let's get grinding. Okay, time to remember. Okay. I've already failed, but it's fine. Let me go further outside on that turn. I think. At least that makes more sense to me. Steer too much there. Okay, no, we're getting there. Ah, that turn's tough. I forgot about that one. It wasn't all that long ago that I played this, but for some reason this map did not stick. At least the lines in it did not stick in my brain as well as I expected them to. Get a little release. Yeah, and it shows. Shoot, man. Outside line there is indispensable. .22 up is kind of crazy. Too sharp. Remember, you go wide here. Ah, not that wide. Wide on the dirt, and then you cut in on the tarmac. The tech. That's sad. Imagine we come back from this mess. Oh, with a really clean outside of line, we may have. Would have been tough still. Ah. How much do I need on this? Point 0.3. And then some. 0.3 and a little bit. Look at that speed. Ugh. Yeah, an outside line there would be so beautiful. I do like the line in the start of swinging up right here and then cutting down in this turn. He's pretty good. Shoot. Okay. Trying to catch up to my PB is not where you want to be. You want to do well. I'm honestly shocked that this is as hard as it is. And there's no desert car. I don't feel like it should be this difficult to get off the middle. Good speed. To remember the end. There's a much better line there. There's a much better line there. This feels pretty common with dirt tracks, but like usually if you think you're losing a lot in a turn, you're either going inside when you should go outside or vice versa. Little release didn't work. Didn't work at all. If I just kept turning, I might have had that. Going a little slow here because I think I ate more sand than I could have. Ugh. And that was some spicy speed. I couldn't handle the spice. Speaking of not being able to handle the spice, I have been to a couple Thai restaurants lately, and wow. They're like one of the few nationalities of food that are pretty great for gluten-free and vegan options. And dang, they go kind of crazy with their spice. +4 speed for staying on the outside. I do love Thai food. I do like Indian a lot. It doesn't have as many vegan options as I would like because they do a lot of dairy in their stuff. I mean, Thai does too. And no, this is all from the perspective of a person in America who's going to these restaurants that may or may not be authentic. But Thai just seems goated when it comes to allergies. Oh my gosh. You gotta hang outside there. Okay, wait. Very slow here. so much more speed here. Doesn't even make sense. Oh, man, I need to figure this turn out. I may be too far outside already. Oh, wait. Wait a second. No, respawn is still gold, but shoot. It's like, that's pretty good though. You go wide initially and then you cut in on the second part of that U-turn. The second turn in that U-turn. Ideally a U-turn wouldn't have two turns, but hey Sleepy, how's it going? Ah, bad landing. Oh no. Do we still PB here? Oh, we would have if I'd stayed grounded. How's it going, Sleepy? Let me try something real quick. What the heck? It's a little weird. I need to try something real quick. That worked. The user could not be found. And then it found you. Oh, the capital S may have been the problem. No. Huh. Okay, let's try this. Add first. Okay, there we go. Ideally, Sleepy, you should be caught up now. There we go. I was just inputting the command incorrectly earlier. Anyway, yeah, we made a little bit of a breakthrough. On this map. Holy, what a beautiful outside turn that I did not intend. I accidentally released. We still have more speed somehow? That was slow. Holy shoot, man. Oh, we were so close. Oh, man. We would have had it, I think, if I'd just held that turn. That turn does scare me a lot. Wow. Can't believe I didn't hit the wall there. I want to go low there. It just does not pan out. A little too much sand there. A little too sharp turn there. Okay, we need to master this section. Okay, that was just a bad entry. How did I hit this outside turn so well that one time? I lucked into something magnificent. We need the practice. No. See what I mean? I was even at a similar speed to my PB, but I just ate the turn. Oh, I thought that would be much faster. Wasn't very fast at all. -5 is crazy there. Taking that further outside line seems so much better. Now I'm seeing that a direct line there might be best. Oh, that's so sad. That's tough. Kind of ate that uphill. Also, I think I clipped there. I guess I didn't. Shoot. Shoot. No! It was going pretty well, too. That turn is so hard. Well, this whole map is difficult. Oh man, that was almost good. That was almost great. No! Oh no, that's so sad. Wait. How am I still ahead? That's crazy. It's so sad. Oh no, I need to practice the last part. I keep screwing up the plastic part. -6 is a little surprising there. Ooh, that was a good landing. Two inside. No! It stings, man. It stings. At least I like this map. I could be spending this much time on a map I don't like. Like map 25 2 campaigns ago. Except I spent a lot more time on that one. Understandably, it's map 25 after all. He's pulling ahead. Wow, you can actually keep a lot more speed if you overjump that. I don't know if it's actually better though. I think with how far behind I was and how slow I was going, that's the only reason it worked. Not that how far behind I was actually affects my speed. How slow I was going is what mattered. That was tough. We may have gotten unshuffled at some point. We did. Reshuffle that bad boy. Okay. This is pretty slow. For this turn. Nope, never mind. I mean, I gained back some of my speed, but I don't know what happened there. It felt like I went through the checkpoint and I just wasn't accelerating as fast as my PB. Same speed through the checkpoint, but like I really picked up speed. My guy being me passed me. Spicy. A little wider. Be afraid to go wide there. I should have tried the further jump. Did I release? Kind of relaxed my pointer finger for a second, but the thing is, this trigger has so much travel, I'm not sure when it's being pressed and when it's not. I guess I need to look at the overlay to know. There's a lot to be gained in this start. Gotten a couple lucky attempts where I hugged that outside turn so nicely. Nope, too sharp. To release a little bit. Maintained a lot of speed though. I did a little little too sideways to keep more speed there. Shoot. I failed. Okay. A little practice on the plastic part. Tried combining the words plastic and practice in my head, and it wasn't working. Plastis. Placerus. We had such good speed, too. A little slow. Shoot. No. Oh, it was a good run. At least I've been getting more and more of those. It's a good sign. Oh, man. Ah, that would have been sweet. Would have had so much more speed. Inside. Turns out I need to update my plugins. Computer? The fans just spun up like crazy. Hang on one sec. I installed a new fan manager today. And it is kicking them into overdrive. cooling. Fan control. Okay, they're spinning down. Whew. And they got real loud for a hot minute there. I probably ought to stop setting stuff on top of my PC. Because that's where a lot of the inflow comes from. That's where the fans are. Silly me. Sideways there is so good. And to release. Just go ahead. Shoot! Aimed in for that better angle. It feels like it should be faster. It feels faster, but it's definitely not. I mean, clearly. That approach, it's gotten me a couple times now. I tried to go a little bit wider to try to get a little more airtime over the sand. I don't think it's a bad idea. It was just very poorly executed there. It's a pretty small frame in which you can go wider. Holy, that'll really cook you. That was a lot of speed coming out of that turn. I kept none of it, of course, naturally. But can we go wide? Oh, that's so sad. You have to go really wide and then dive down when you hit the sand there. Plus 0 right there is a little disappointing. Plus 15 coming out of that turn though, that was pretty slick. This is bad. Moving so slow. I thought I was going to be too far behind to even compete. This is the right amount of speed for this, but that's kind of what I need to do. At least that feels right. Probably could look at the world record and see that I'm wrong, but it seems like it could save me a lot of time. was on the sand for so long and I still came in with +2 speed. It's crazy. That's so sad. Come on. I need this. I need this in my life. Softer metal. That's pretty good. Had to release, and I still hit the wall. That's such a good lead too. Not bad though, not a bad comeback. The ending line was not great, but we still made some pretty serious progress. Baby. No! I mean, it's an improvement. I mean, is it like we're 0.13 away, more or less. A little less, actually. An improvement's an improvement. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Plus 13 speed fire is a little crazy.
Oh baby, 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 oh baby.
Hey Axel, how's it going? Oh baby, indeed. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I mean, I've improved and I'm understanding this map better. But I need to get quite a bit better. Guess we're only 0.1 away. Truly my favorite phrase. There are worse phrases to have as your favorite. That's some good speed. It's a little slow. Dang it. I just need to clutch out. 0.1 something more seconds. What is it? 0.13. 0.122, I guess. Oh. We were cooking a little bit there. This is 17. Yes. This is 17. You'll probably try it out and immediately get author metal here. It's this one has had me stuck for a while though, so maybe don't tell me right away when you get author metal. Break it to me like after I get the author metal. Try to get it open first. Need a medal on the ice track first. Oh, almost as good. It's our turn. A little slower here. Still slower. Less fine. We're just losing pace pretty badly. No. I did the same thing I did in my PB. There's a slide out at the end there. If you can avoid it, I feel like you can keep so much speed. Got it, let's go. Good thing you're talking about the ice track, right? Not this one. I'm joining the grind. Heck yeah. It would have been so funny and painful if you'd said it was on this one. Got a silver on the ice. That wall hit. So sad. Oh, come on, man. Just need to clutch it out. I know I've got that 0.1 something in me. That would have been kind of slick, though, if I'd caught that outside turn there. .101 on the first try. Yeah, you'll have this in no time. Oh. 267 behind. You'll make up 0.3 and then an extra 0.1. It's so hard. Oh, I almost kept it. Oh, man. People getting sub 47 here is just insane to me. Literally half a second under it, too. No less. .51.2. Look at that. You're already making up like 10 seconds at a time. One more run and you'll be, well, world record. Oh, we had more speed too. And then I threw it all away. No, no. It's so hard not to hit the walls in these weird dirt outside turns. Holy. That was not a line I was expecting to get there. I don't think it's a good idea to go that outside. Ugh. That would have been spicy. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about how I had Thai food the other day and I asked for a pretty high spice level and I regretted it. The Scandinavian blood in me. It's just too white for the level of spice. I consider myself a person that can handle spice pretty well. But man, they really crank it in Thailand. Flat. Well, same here. Yeah. Yeah, Thai food. Thai food's dangerous. However, it did not destroy me like I had cup bop the other day, which is a Korean cup food. There's a name for it, but I don't know it. And I asked them to up the spiciness level, and it was pretty hot, but man, the Thai food was so much hotter. However, the Korean food fricked me up way worse. Like I was way more messed up after the Korean food. So I feel like the way they achieved their spice was much better than the Thai food. Don't know what that entails. Different peppers used or something. Fresher ingredients probably. Wouldn't hurt. Because Cup Bappa is a chain restaurant, so you can't really expect too much. Oh. I mean, a good thing I wasn't far into the track when I accidentally reset. But which dish tasted better? I preferred the Thai food. However, the Thai it's a little unfair because you can't really. It's like comparing apples and oranges because the Thai food was at a sit-down restaurant that was really nice, whereas the Korean food was, you know, a chain restaurant, a chain fast food restaurant. So. The Thai food has an unfair advantage. That said, I do like Thai food a lot, so Duh. I haven't tried very much Korean food. Utah doesn't exactly have the best Korean options, surprisingly. I need to figure that out and turn out. It's the key. It's the key to success here. This first turn doesn't hurt either. You can get a lot more speed coming out of that turn. Good Korean food is sublime. I need to try some good Korean food one day. I do plan to eventually visit Japan, so maybe I'll have to visit Korea as well while I'm out there. I've heard South Korea, good to specify, is very tourist friendly. English tourist friendly specifically. I gotta get into that turn earlier. Hey Renegade, how's it going? Wall touch. Wider in that turn seems so good. Wasn't able to keep the speed, but you can get a lot out of that. Clip something? What was that? Must have clipped something. No! I saw the GeoGuessr World Championships recently. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to go back and watch that. I imagine it was insane. Maybe Rainbolt made a video recapping it. Maybe I'll have to go try to find out if he did. $49.7, finally a sub 50. Oh yeah. Dude, you're catching up quick. It's a little upsetting actually. Slow down, man. Your grind set's just better. accidentally pressed minus. I don't know what that does, but there was a frame spike. PB. There was a lot of hype for it. Was it worth the hype? PB'd. Now we're in striking range. Less than 0.1 left. My start in that PB wasn't great. Oh, my turns right here were immaculate, though. Yep. Okay, caught up too. Ugh. No! Almost back-to-back PBs. Close. Holy, okay, well, another one. We're getting so close. 49-4. Ooh. Okay, well, we're 0.01 away. Actually, less than that. So, we're almost there. $49.4 is great. I gotta pick up the pace or else you're gonna beat me to the punch. Tarmac section in between the dirt ones. Yeah, it takes some getting used to for sure. There's like a mindset change with each of those. Luckily, it's mostly dirt. It's not so bad. I'm gonna swing a little bit higher, dip down, try to catch the outside. This. Didn't get the outside very much, but still not bad. Speed. 0.1 ahead in start, and 49 flat. Uh-oh. I'm scared now. Axel just owns me at dirt. Not much of a dirt guy myself. Dirt on dirt. Then what does that make me? That was a pretty good line. Holy. No. Your class on grass? No. I don't generally cuss, so. I'm dang cheeks on grass. Grass has to be one of my worst surfaces. Terrible turn. We can't continue that one. I would feel too bad. Man, grass, speaking of grass stonks go crazy. If you go way back in the day, before grass lawns were a thing, dude, if I could have invested in grass then, just some random weed, freaking rich. Not that the grass market was tradable. But if it was, yeah. Lower line here. Ah, crap. New DLC character came out, so I have to grind while everyone is playing him to learn the matchup. Oh no. It's always the worst in a fighting game. The new hotness sometimes really throws things off. Especially if the character's not very well balanced yet. But that could go either way. There are plenty of DLC characters who come out and are probably Garbo initially and get buffed to match up with the competition. That was way too low. And yet... What is the speed? 21? That's... What the heck? Lower line here. Oh, that was pretty close. The new flavor of the month. So I'll know the matchup for when it really counts. I believe you. So far, does it seem like that character is going to be meta? Because the only experience I have with like DLC characters in fighting games is Smash Bros. And boy, do you see a lot of, like, when the DLC characters came out, so many people be playing them, but there were a lot of them that you could tell right away were not gonna be sticking around for long, like Banjo and Kazooie, which is so sad because I love that franchise. But it just seemed like a pretty technical character for not as much payoff as you would like the technicality. Catching that outside of the turn. DLC characters are always overpowered. It's Terry Bogard. Dude, when Terry came out in Smash Bros. Now this is a rare moment where there's a Smash Bros. Character from a Street Fighter game that got added as DLC as well. 48-9. Oh no, he's catching up. He has all the moves. It was actually sick when they put Terry in Smash though. Yeah, he had a lot of his moves as well, which was tough because, you know, Smash Bros. Has less moves than other fighting games. So they had to kind of cram him in there with some crazy inputs. And that's light work for anybody that plays real fighting games. But for the Smash community, dang. When you mastered those inputs, it felt real good. You felt like you were styling on all the people who weren't using the inputs. Son of a gun. Ah, just a little too far outside. Gotta work out what his weaknesses are. Let's see, in Smash Bros. As if it is a one-to-one comparison. Aerial movement wasn't really a strong suit in Smash Bros, but that's a lot bigger of an issue in Smash Bros than it is in. Everybody seems to be kind of similar in their aerial movement. There are still differences, obviously. Doesn't look like he has any. Uh-oh. But yeah, Smash Bros. Has some absurd aerial drift. So when you get fighting game characters in there, like Ryu and Ken and Terry, oh yeah, and Kazuya, oftentimes they feel like their aerial movement's way worse than a lot of, well, most characters in Smash. Then they usually compensate with beefiness and ground movement as well. People using him with modern controls too? Oh no, anything but that. That's some nasty speed there. Too slow. Gonna get caught. Oh no, I'm not. Holy, that's a really big PB. What the heck? Oh, we did it, finally. Oh, man. That is a weight off my shoulders. I'm shocked I was that far ahead. Thanks, Axel, thanks. You got this in no time, I'm sure. Let's see, let's go to improvement. I want to watch the world record again. They're a full 2 seconds ahead. They really go inside on that first turn. And then, of course, this scoop to the outside here is just insane. Take as much of the tarmac as they can. I had a similar line there, just with less speed. And I didn't hug the outside that well. That's for sure. A low line. Okay, okay. They didn't jump very far in that one. Also a pretty tight turn there. Yep, more inside. And then this dip. Yep, they just got a much nicer dip. Less sliding. I don't got this. I'm done with this map. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next track. I have a gold on the next couple, but I want to get that author medal. Let's try to remember these tracks. Ooh. Desert car, man. Desert car is going to be the death of me. All next track too. Haven't tried any of these. Yeah, there's something. There's something. This one. I'm not good enough at Desert Car to know what to do on this one. Ah, shoot. Do you do keyboard or controller, Axel? Because I think there's something to be said for both with the Desert Car. Oh, terrible. Well, controller, I've never owned a keyboard. Wait, ever? Any keyboard? That's a great question, Renegade. I use a phone on Twitch as well. What an experience. Their recent update was kind of stupid. Nobody wants vertical format. Come on. I'm from the land of Nokia. Of course I use the phone. Do you have a Nokia though? Pretty sure Nokia has a smartphone. Okay, I need to figure out the ending here again. What a wild ending. It's reactor down. I guess you don't have to worry about leaning too much. There's the finish. Okay. I'm learning. I'm relearning. There's a Star Trek movie when they go back to Earth to save the whales. Wait, what? A tech crew guy tries to speak to the computer. Huh. I have an iPhone now. Nokia fumbled the smartphone era. Yeah, they didn't do the best. Kind of fell off. Which is sad because that Nokia brick that's indestructible is awesome. Back when they made phones to last. Instead of focusing on engineered obsolescence. Oh, jeez. It's easier to slide out with the reactor down than I thought. Oop. Tough. Tell him to use the keyboard and he says, oh, how primitive. Pretty funny because I would always choose to communicate with my computer over keyboard than speech. I mean, I guess they have super advanced AI in the future that makes it a more workable experience, but as of right now, it's just like leagues better to use a keyboard. Especially when you're the one doing the coding. But if AI gets great at coding, then I'll be out of a job first off, so I don't want it to. But second off, I guess you could just describe what you want it to do in general terms, and then it would just do it. Which you can kind of do with something like ChatGPT right now, but it's not great. We got a beautiful Ouroboros in the AI coding space where AI spits out bad code because it learns from bad code on the internet, and then people recycle the AI's bad code into the internet, and then it continues to learn from its own bad code. There just isn't a large enough data set of well-written code, I guess. Who invented this wobbly car? Can't even get a gold. Yeah, the desert car trips me up. Like, I honestly think it's more enjoyable to drive than the other two for me because it is a little bit easier, but to keep speed with it, it's something else entirely. It's a completely different monster. Nice 36 is a little crazy. It's like driving a tank with a high center of gravity. it's a little unruly. Okay. Minus 20. What did I do to deserve this car being in the campaign? Not bad. Really weird wall entry there. Ah, shoot. If you go a little wide there, I don't think you have to release at all. Minus 101. That is an impressive speed loss. He's getting so far ahead. Oh! Sliding out. AT is 46. Yeah. It is insanely brutal. I still need to save a second and a half. Use the force, Luke. Don't use the technology that they made for this exact purpose, Luke. Use the force. You would miss if you used the tech. See, Obi-Wan had the same distrust of targeting computers that I do of self-driving cars these days. I've seen too much code, poorly written code, to fully trust a self-driving car. I know what they're doing, those sick, twisted computer programmers. They're cutting corners. They're hit and run. They're testing it. They're like, good enough. Didn't test any edge cases, but it works. I know how they think. What speed? Ah. It's just like I need to watch the world record on this, I think, to even begin to have an inkling of an idea what I'm supposed to do in these turns right here. 'Cause part of me wants to hug him a little bit. Another part of me is like, do I really need to? I can go inside. If I just do the little taps, the tippy taps. Like this. You know? Whew. +3 speed. Oh, I over tilted. No, 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 no. Oh, saw a bit of a self-driving car with motion detectors driving past a graveyard. It was detecting people that weren't there. Yep, I saw that too. A little upsetting. Let's just pray it was detecting the tombstones. Could have been faked, though. Definitely could have, yeah. If it is faked, it's hilarious. If it's not faked, still kind of funny, unless it was actually detecting something otherworldly. Then it gets a little spooky. But it's perfect for spooky time. We're almost in October. It's pretty much spooky time. We could start it a little early. I'm a big fan of fall and Halloween, so I'm excited that we're here. I'm always happy when October wraps around. Holy, okay, slid out right before the booster. That'll slow you down. Something fierce. Every so often I try to go for the wall, and it just doesn't. It doesn't feel great. I'm gonna watch the world record after this. Too much slide. Okay, okay. World record. Neko, TMU. Show us how it's done. Super inside. Super inside. But he does catch the wall about halfway through. Swings wide and then cuts in. He doesn't go very high on that wall, right? Stays pretty low. Full steer there. Even gets a little bit of air time, doesn't matter. Doing little taps. Okay, for that turn it needs to be very tappy. Wow. That's so much speed into the finish right there. Okay. Super inside. Pretty inside, but catching this wall. He landed a little bit wider there, though. He stayed low here. He went absurdly wide here. Caught the booster. Stayed kind of low here. Full steer here. Oh! Hang on. I need to see how I can maintain this. Like that. Like that. Okay. See the ending. Little taps. Little taps. Minus 12 speed. Okay. The uphill turn is tough. Almost PB just basing my run off of the world record, though. Oh, man, he went more inside there, too. Right there. Oh, come on. Pretty low. Bummer. speed right here, though. Plus 15 speed. Ooh, okay. Good ending. No. Ooh, like, yeah, he swings wide there and it gets a pretty sharp line into the booster. So he gets a lot of speed out of it. Like that. Not quite like that. That was pretty slow. No. I steered too much too early. Too much too early, too fast. Oh. That was a really low line. Oh, shoot. I'm unlearning everything I learned from the world record. That was almost good. Make that the title of my autobiography. Or just the epitaph on my gravestone. Tombstone, sorry. Kind of crazy. I went a little wider there so I could pick up a little bit more traction before hitting that booster, but that was so much slower. Okay. That turn is deceptive. There are times where I hit it full speed with a hard turn, and then it just, 100% steering, and it works. Other times, just roll the car. That turn seems consistent, though. Get this ending. No, I hit the checkpoint. Man, wouldn't it be a hilarious prank if Tesla coded into the the detection system for detecting pedestrians that if you're near a graveyard, it will just like sporadically make people appear and disappear? It would be the greatest prank of all time. Maybe it's not a very good prank now that I think about it. That could start some religions, which, you know, even if you have any gripes with religion, if their root is a Tesla prank, that is probably kind of manipulative and bad. It's a bad foot to start off on for religion. Not the worst, though. I mean, you have Catholicism. Anyway. Probably shouldn't get into it. They weren't ghosts, just Mr. Beast filming 27 hours in a coffin video. Oh, yeah, he's got... Oh, 72 hours? Yeah, he's got, like, hundreds of people across America in coffins, in graveyards. And they're all doing challenges right now. Seeing who can stay in their coffin the longest. Competing for $1 million. Mr. Beast's got it all figured out. Nobody's gonna complain about mistreatment if they're already 6 feet under. Who? Mr. Beast? Wait, what? Are you're Humega lolling? Mr. Beast? The biggest YouTuber? This generation's Einstein? I wouldn't go that far. Have you seen the hot water he's in? He is a genius at marketing, that's for sure. Unfortunately, a lot of the best marketing techniques are manipulative. Well, I guess marketing is manipulative by nature. So, all the best marketing tactics. I only recognize Daigo as the Beast. Daigo. Who's Daigo? We're swapping Humega Lols right now. Evo moment 37. Gave up and came to bed. Time to sleep for me. Okay, Axel. I don't blame you. This one sucks. Not a fan of this map. Or this car, for that matter. Yeah. Parried Justin Wong at Evo. Oh, you're talking about the Street Fighter 2 clip? Good luck hunting the author times, and good night. Okay, have a good night, Axel. Street Fighter Legend stuff. Yes, that. Oh, Street Fighter 3. Why did I think it was 2? They do look kind of similar, I guess. But yeah, I know what clip you're talking about. The most famous FGC clip, maybe. It might be the most famous one. Back then the scene was small. Yeah, that's where a lot of the most amazing and awesome clips come from. The scenes are small. Like maybe the Smash Bros Melee scene was a little bigger. Like I'm not sure when the Wombo Combo Happy Feet clip was made. And the clip is really good, but without the announcer, it would not be the same. It would not be nearly as good. The Daigo clip just it feels impressive even if you have no idea what's going on screen. Did you see the Smash Bros documentary? Of course. Of course. The stuff of legends. It was so long ago that I watched it though, so I couldn't tell you. Like the and now he will try voice line. I think it's from the documentary, but I could easily have gotten it confused because it was a long time ago that I watched it. No, not the slide out. Well, practice landing here. Plus 10 speed. Not bad. That is at the start. Yep. Yep. Director tricks his friends into playing KDJ thinking he's a scrub. Yep. Yep. It's a really, really good segment. Now he will try. Oh. Yeah, the Smash documentary is great. It got a lot of people into Melee late in the game's life cycle too. You know what? The Smash Bros. Game I played the most is Brawl on the Wii, and it's probably the worst Smash Bros. Game, but I've played it the most out of any of them. And you know what? Even if you don't like Brawl, I think it did wonders for the Melee community. Really interesting to see M2K play Dark Souls. Oh, you watched M2K play Dark Souls? I didn't see that he did that. Mewtwo King is so funny. He was my god bias, I guess. He was the one I root for the most. Nowadays it's Mango, which even though he's an abrasive character, like he was very eccentric, yeah. Even though Mango is a very abrasive character, like he has to be the GOAT of Melee, because he's stuck with it the longest and had like the most top 8 placements of anybody. And it's not purely from longevity either, like him just being around. He's fantastic at the game. Dipped in and out of the top rankings a lot. Bit of a legend, that one. Bit of a GOAT. That was tough. I haven't beaten my PB, which is crazy. Couldn't say really, but I consider Mango the new generational M2K, links to the old and new generations of players. Mango's ancient of days. He's been around for a long time in the scene. M2K was at the top of the scene first, but Mango was like still climbing the ranks when M2K was at the top. He did some schnasty things with Mario and Jigglypuff before he went spacey mode. M2K was around in the MLG days with Ken and Azin. Mango came up with Hungry Box later. Yeah. It wasn't that much later though. It still was later. So you can always say like M2K definitely the early era GOAT. I was a little disappointed when he dipped out because he was one of the other gods that stuck around longer than the rest. But then Armada ducked out and Mewtwo King was like, okay, I'm ducking out. No. So now it's just Hungry Box and Mango left. Even Leffen left. Which that one's fine by me. He's more toxic and abrasive than Mango, by far. Not nearly as funny. I thought his epithet was sick, which is the main reason I ever rooted for him, but I didn't know what his personality was like until later, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm good. Of course, if he was ever against M2K, I would root M2K all the way. There's that legendary clip of M2K like doing his tech skills in his sleep. Just had a GameCube controller in his hand. Was doing some crazy inputs while sleeping. I lost the thread on this track. I felt like I was improving a lot right after I watched the world record, and then I've just slipped away. So I just need to keep the ideas in my mind that I had back then. Staying tight right here, only going up into this wall right a little bit. So you go a little bit wider, a little bit higher in that jump. Here-ish. Gives you a much better line into the booster. Or it should if you do it right. That wasn't a great one. No! Yeah, sadly I don't follow the melee scene as much anymore. It's tough. Like, storylines are very, very important to me for, you know, staying invested in a esports scene. And don't get me wrong, like Zane and Moki and Hungrybox and Mango and like Yamsa still hanging in there. They're great players, they're fun to watch, but I don't have as much of an investment in them. I've heard it's that way for a lot of people with League of Legends Faker. Seems like they're more invested in the player than the game. Which is kind of how I was for a long time there. No! Ah, good speed. This car's so hard for me. I only pay attention to Street Fighter, and it's hard to keep up with all the tournaments and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to keep up with. Even if you're just following one game, one esport, you kind of have to commit. That's sort of the same with normal people in sports. They usually pick one and stick with it. And sports like football or soccer are even crazier. American football and football are even crazier because there's so many more teams and games, and you have like infinite content that you have to keep up with if you want to stay on top of things. So slow here. Ooh, that's some good speed. Although I need to take this turn sharper to preserve any of it. Pretty slow here. Going a little wider there seems better. We're able to keep more speed into the end. Just try to watch the big ones. Yep. I need to catch up with some of the melee goings on. And I do think I have more fun. Actually, that's tough. I need to play some more melee. I just find myself to be so far behind when I play melee. I have a lot of fun doing it. I just find it so difficult to keep up with people. So I'm probably better at Smash Ultimate, but I'm still terrible at Smash Ultimate. If you don't use the skills, you lose them. Yep, that's how it goes. I think the Smash Bros. Game that I got the best at was Smash 4, which is really sad because, you know, Smash 4. That's the one that I actually tried to become skilled at. I got pretty good, but I haven't put the same level of commitment into Ultimate or Melee for that matter. Problem is I didn't grow up with Melee. I played it like once or twice maybe in my life when I started getting into the Melee scene and following Melee. So back when I played it, I had no idea about like wave dashing or pretty much any of the technical stuff that makes it so fascinating to me. Shoot. Dang it, man. No. Can't do the staying car. Sucks. Come on. For my game, I still don't feel like I mastered my character compared to what I see the best players do with Chun-Li. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's crazy how much time and dedication it takes to master a character in any fighting game. And no matter how much time I put in, I don't think I would ever get to the skill level of the top melee players. I would never come close. +9 speed. I got my rank on basics, instinct, and reactions experience in mind games. That's like the entire game, though. You just described the entire game. Oh, come on. Terrible landing. 0 speed. Dang it. They gave her these stance cancel combos. The really complicated ones I can't do. Yeah. I would never be able to get decent at a classic fighting game, I don't think. I feel like it's my wheelhouse. Tried to practice them a lot and broke 2 joysticks in 3 months. Oh no. Ah, shoot. That was close. Went a little too wide. Too late. Gotta hook the outside of that turn a little bit better. so bad. But I can do a few stance cancel combos in the way I like. So I have years to practice getting them right. Yeah. It seems like fighting games are in a really good spot right now. Like, games-wise. Like Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, is it? Tekken 8? I actually hear about them more than the Mortal Kombat, the newest Mortal Kombat game. Prize money got big and the fame. Nice. Yeah, it just seems like there aren't any stinkers this time around. Sometimes you'll have like the wave of fighting games, like you'll have the new Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Tekken come out, and one of them will be a stinker. Like they'll have changed some mechanics to the point where it's not nearly as good as it was. But no, it seems like they did a pretty fantastic job on all of them this time around, and that may be in part due to the increase in prize money and interest. Did I tell you what the grand prize for Street Fighter was last year? It was $1 million. Really? That's crazy. That's some nutty prize pools. Melee could never. Million. That's crazy. A whole new level of sweaty tryhard. Yep. That'll get the tryhards out, that's for sure. Come crawling out of their hidey holes to get some money. Some really good kashish. Capcom basically bought the premier spot for fighting games. I wonder if it was worth it. Did it pay dividends? Street Fighter 6 seems pretty popular. Shoot. Just for commentators to say the $1 million. Kidding me. Acceleration on this car is so bad. And it will be $1 million this year too. That's actually really surprising. Usually later in a game's life cycle, the prize money will drop off, even a year later. They're putting some serious moolah into this. Yeah, it's just crazy because I mean, esports really aren't that profitable for anybody right now. Oh man, I gotta do my dailies. Okay. Oh, I'll have to do a little bit more of that one out offline, maybe. I would like to get all the author medals this season eventually. Everyone would have gotten angry with less. You know, you can only complain so much about a large prize pool. I mean, like 800K if they say it's 800K this year. How angry could you really be? I say this coming from the point of view of somebody who followed the Melee scene where, you know, prize pools have been notoriously low for the entire run. So, In my mind, I'm like, to complain about less than 1 million just because it's less than 1 million is insane. I think there was more money for the grand finalists. Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Just chatting mode. $2 million total prize money for top 8, and that's what they cut. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sucks for anybody aside from, you know, first, but yeah, fall off seems expected. Okay. Flashbang. Okay. You're doing those word puzzle games? Yep. Yep, we're doing the word puzzle games. Words. Will be our starting word. Oh, actually, we're close. Cork. What about like porch? Holy, okay. Torch? No way. Okay, that was a great one. That was a great one. Only greens, that's rare. That is very rare. Okay, strands time. Claim your steak. I mean, ribeye. Ribeye. Okay. T-bone. T-bone. Cut. Cuts of steak. Steak. Cuts of... Cuts. So we've got cuts here. Beef cuts. Beef cuts. Like loin. So it'd be like tenderloin. Sirloin. Wait, is tender not in here? Blank. Brisket. Round. Chuck. And shank. Look at that. Apparently I'm decent at steaks. I'm a little surprised. Hat trick. Triple crown, three-peat, trifecta. 3 wins in a row and something. Trio of sports achievements, that one. Soapbox, tapings, demolition derby, Kentucky derby, roller derby, home run derby, soapbox derby, home run derby, derbies. Okay. Son of a gun. Sprouts, tape derby, paint derby, cheesesteak derby. Still one away. So one of these is actually the right one. Demolition Derby. So this isn't right, and this isn't right. Which means Demolition is not part of it. Broil. Sprouts. Sprouts. Kentucky Fried Chicken. No. Drop cloth? Tape. Paint. Man, this is tough. This one's hard. Soapbox? That's a failure. Drop cloth, paint, roller, and tape. Oh, roller. Roller, the roller wasn't part of the derby. Broil, cheesesteak, sprouts, wings. Okay. That's frustrating. I didn't think about roller being part of this and not this. I would have had it easily that way. Oh, dang it. I should have thought about it. Toot one's own horn, brag. Brag. C5 across. Is one down. Netflix series whose contestants get engaged without ever seeing each other. Blind. Love is blind. Oh, love is one down. Oh, okay. Blind, and this is love. Okay. That was a confusing way to word it. I've never seen, I've only ever heard of it. Says who? Didn't just expect. New. Words exchanged at a wedding. Vows. One down is definitely blind, right? Lover boy. Romeo. Okay. Openly confess. Avow. Avows. Gen Z. Says who? Oh, Simon Says. Oh, okay, that's ridiculous. I do's. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It could have been worse. Demolition roller soapbox. Yeah, demolition derby, roller derby, and soapbox derby. I mean, roller derby made a lot of sense, but they shoved it in another group before. That was so messed up. Sort these movie quotes by release date. The movie they were in. I'm gonna get rid of thrice in advance because, you know, look at me, I'm the captain now. Life is just like a box of chocolates you never know you're gonna get. You can't just ask people why they're white. Are you not entertained? This is Gladiator. Earliest release. This is Sparta. Look at me, I'm the captain now. Read it here. Okay, that was right. Look at that. That's Captain Phillips? Okay, well, I wouldn't have gotten that one. I watched that movie. No Country for Old Men, I never seen. I've never seen 300 either, but I know that. Obviously, I know that quote. Mean Girls, I've never seen. Gladiator, I've seen, and Forrest Gump, I've seen. I'm shocked I got it as fast as I did, honestly. Famous Australian animals. koala, kangaroo. How do you spell capybara? No, I'm screwed here. Spider? Spiders? Spiders. They're famously large. Kangaroo, koala. I spelled capybara wrong. Hang on, capybara. Okay. Dingo. Emu, wombat, platypus, echidna, kookaburra. Okay, capybaras aren't an Australian thing, turns out. Cassowary and white ibis. Well, I know all of these animals, but I forgot. I forgot about them. That's what happens when you get put on the spot. Which has a higher mean daily temperature in summer? Population weighted. I don't know what that means. How does the population change the higher mean daily temperature? Kern County, California. Kern County. I mean, we can always just zoom out and see which one's further south. St. Paul. Oh, it's Minnesota. Of course it's Kern County. Which is a higher percent of people who are born in the state of residence? Florida or Missouri? Missouri. It's gotta be. Oh, no, this is Michigan. Probably Michigan. Still. Higher population, Miami urban center or New Delhi urban center in India. Wait, isn't New Delhi insanely packed? That one seems obvious. Which has a higher percent of people who are renters? Newark City, New Jersey, or Bakersfield City, California? Bakersfield is... I mean, it's still a little ways away, but Newark is so close to central New York. I think it has to be Newark. Yeah. Higher percent of people who are divorced. South Dakota or Illinois? Man, we could almost get 5 for 5. Divorced people. Divorced people. Higher percentage of people. I was about to say there are more people in Illinois, so we go Illinois. But it's a higher percentage of people. South Dakota, then, maybe. There are less people, but I think it's a more religious state. So there might be more marriages, which means more divorces. South Dakota. Oh, baby, the 5 for 5. I think it's the first time we've done that. It's the first time we've done it. Electric filaments. I mean, China. You always guess China, right? Yep. Germany does a lot of stuff. They export tons of stuff. That's pretty good. Wow, United States maybe? This might just push us to gold? No, it won't. We don't export a lot of filament, I don't think. We do? I got 1, 2, 3? Oh my gosh. Who would be next? That's crazy. This is a god run. Juxtastat into this. got them in order too. Russia doesn't export much. But who refines filament? Electrical filament. It's probably some random European country, honestly. Like, when it comes to raw materials, you'll get a lot more like African countries in there. More Asia, I think. But then when it's like processed stuff, oftentimes it's Europe who, you know, buys the raw materials for real cheap elsewhere and then processes it just barely enough and then marks it way up. So but do I go like France? France wouldn't. France doesn't. France might. It's so unlikely though. Yeah. That's number 4? We have a chance here to get the top 5. Okay, part of me wants to guess Italy or Spain, but I probably shouldn't. I should go elsewhere to have a chance at this. They're electrical filament, man. Italy? Italy? I don't think this is right at all. They do a lot more fabrics and stuff. Furs, fabrics. What does Spain do? What does Spain export? Spain is close to France. Maybe we just guess based off that. Could be the UK or something weird. I don't think they have as many. Spain. Spain. Japan. Oh, what a legendary run, though. Oh, man. I didn't even think of Japan. I should have thought of Japan. They make a lot of electronics. Shoot, man, that's so good. We almost had it. We almost had the top 5 in order, which is wild. I did not expect that. It's maybe the first gold we've gotten to, unless we had one where one guess brought us 2 gold, which I think has happened maybe once. That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, let's get this in one. Finland. It's never Finland. Russia. Russia's closer, but not by much, which means it's probably southern. Europe. Greece. Greece is even warmer. It might be across the pond. It was Egypt last time. It can't be Egypt again. Libya. But then Russia's not closer. Turkey? No. Is Israel? Israel's adjacent to the answer. Wait, we should be able to triangulate this. Is it Egypt? Didn't we already do Egypt? I'm confused. I feel like we got Egypt last time. Do they have repeats this close in proximity? Man, we could have almost nailed that one too. That's Greece. And Travela. Eritrea to Belarus. Eritrea? I'm trying to remember what it's next to. Sudan. It's next to Sudan. Dang it. I thought it was further south. Israel, Syria, which touches Israel, Turkey. Does it only touch Greece? I think it does. No, Romania. Bulgaria. Dang it, Bulgaria does touch Turkey. It does. And then there's Ukraine right there, right? There might be a faster way going through Russia. Yeah, +3. 1, 2. Say you could go Sudan, Egypt, Israel, Syria, Turkey, Georgia, Russia. That would cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with mine. Not bad. Not bad. You know what? We did pretty well today on the dailies. We did exceptionally well on some of them. Like the Juxtastat one was crazy. And the dang, what is it called? Pick 5. Pick 5 was nuts. That's crazy. That's crazy. What an insane day. Oh yeah, Wordle too. Wordle 2 was also strange because we had all greens and we got it on the third word. We almost got it in 2. We were so close to it in 2. I just chose the wrong first letter. Anyhow, thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and watching me grind some Trackmania and also some random trivia stuff. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Let's get that outro music going. Oh, it's not open. There we go. But thanks for watching. I hope that you all have a good one. Let's get this fade out going. I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow night we'll be doing some Elden Ring co-op. Most likely. Probably. And then on Friday we might be doing something else.